It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's a Monday morning, the start of a brand new weekend. Of course, quite importantly, this past weekend, the beginning of Women's Month. You'll know that August in South Africa is commemorated as Women's Month. And this coming Sunday, it will be 64 years since that historic day when an estimated 20,000 women marched on the Pretoria Union buildings to protest oppressive pass laws. And every year, women are determined to commemorate this occasion with the same fighting spirit. But Mzansi's women are facing far bigger struggles with every day passing by.
Indeed, that's right, Kat. So today, that's why we're asking, how do women support women in this country? And now this morning, we're joined in studio by therapist, speaker and trainer Asha Dullabh to help us discuss the topic. And of course, we'd love to hear your questions and comments as well. So please do call us on 021 110 5552 and we will engage with you live. Indeed. Asha, how are you doing this morning? It's so good to have you here.
Thank you. Wonderful to be back.
Yeah,
always.
in living color right here, close proximity. Let's first start talking about and discussing and understanding the importance of women in modern day South African society.
I think South African women, we are a whole new, unique sense of wonderful. South African women, we are beautiful, we are strong, and we are resilient. The journey of liberation of women in South Africa has come a long way over the many decades of struggle or in the search of freedom. Mm-hmm. And we need to embrace this, this moment of freedom now more than ever and work together in seeing each other as one. I think the days are gone where we see each other as separate or in a sense of division. We need to work towards the modern day woman who sees us all as one. We are all one as a nation, so let's embrace the oneness of womanhood together in this modern day society.
Oh, I love that, absolutely. Now, we have a strong notion of the potency of women in this country, particularly when it's talking about the roles that women played. And during apartheid, there was a struggle in terms of the caring for the household amidst incarcerated fathers fighting in the struggle of their absence. But now, why is this such an important aspect to learn about, I mean, and also to celebrate at the same time?
Well, perhaps I should start with the wise words of Nelson Mandela. And he, in his first speech after his release, he stated, I pay tribute to the mothers, the wives and sisters of our nation. You are the rock-hard foundation of our struggle. And apartheid has inflicted more pain on you than anyone else. So we need to understand and not forget the pain and the struggle that women have endured. But through this pain and struggle, there's unique qualities that women have gained. The qualities of forbearance, the qualities of perseverance, of tolerance, of endurance through the struggle. And we need to remember that it's only through struggle that we grow and evolve as women. So we need to embrace and celebrate and not forget the struggles. Yeah. Because the struggles will continue, but we need to embrace the lessons of the struggles and work together and build communities of strong women who empower each other. Because every woman has a story to tell, and we need to really embrace each woman's uniqueness and their stories. Yeah.
And perhaps an opportunity then during this Women's Month to, as you've just said right now, recognizing those struggles and reminding each other as a South African community of the struggles of women, especially in modern day South Africa. Of course, gender-based violence has been in the spotlight, but there are many other issues that women are facing every single day. And maybe you might just highlight some of those as we begin this Women's Month so that perhaps we might have a ringing narration of these throughout the month, that we put the focus on them and beyond, of course.
Yeah, women are challenged by domestic violence, unemployment, sexual harassment and discrimination. Women are challenged by what we call the motherhood penalty, where women are finding it hard to balance the lives of work, family, and raising kids. Many women have to sort of put their careers on lockdown trying to balance that. But I also think the greatest challenge in women is the level of their own self-judgment and judgment of other women in society. that's a huge challenge and an issue for women, because we need to, again, see each other as one, but the unfortunate circumstances of women that compare and compete creates challenges that are unfortunately destructive and disheartening in the process of this liberation and this journey of freedom. I think we all just need to feel free to be and to feel free to see and to do and to love and to speak. So we need to embrace the freedom.
Oh, wonderful words there. Now, the big question of the day, as we talk relationships, at least our relationship with women as a society, we want to know, how do women support women in this country? And we'd love to hear your questions and, of course, your comments for therapist, speaker and trainer Asha Dullabh. So do give us a call on 021 110 5552, and we will be delighted to call you back and engage with you live.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to this Monday morning edition of your Feel Good Breakfast Show, as we talk relationships. And we do this today with therapist, speaker and trainer Asha Dullabh. And she's joining us in studio to help us discuss the issues facing women in South Africa and how we support each other and how women support women, especially as we look in light of Women's Month. Now, we have a live caller. Give us a call on 021 110 5552. This is Matsidiso from Johannesburg. A very good morning, Matsidiso.
Good morning. So, my question is very short. I just want to ask the doctor, because I'm really, really in a pain. The doctor there, how do you work? How do you work with women who can actually take advantage of you because you are a woman and you are vulnerable?
All right, great. Thank you very much for that. So, working with women who seemingly are taking advantage of you, and I'm assuming this is specifically in the workplace. Let's first maybe just take it a step back and try to understand why that happens.
Well, with women, we are faced with a lot of comparison, competitiveness. There's a lot of jealousy, judgment, envy in this world, so that most women are living a pretense. And we need to get real and be real with who we are. And that means getting to know ourselves, getting to know who we truly are, our authentic self. And that is a tough journey. It's not an easy journey. So what sometimes happens is that we want to exert our control, our power, maybe over another woman. And energetically, women can pick that up, and it's not a nice feeling. So some women can feel that they're being taken advantage of. So I think that it's important for women to start speaking up, stand in their power and speak their truth of how they feel. Because when we're speaking our truth, we are raising empathy, we are raising compassion with women. And what does empathy mean? Me too. And we need to share in our stories, our unique stories, of womanhood, of our experiences, of our struggles, of our pain, because in every story we're going to gain a huge lesson. And even for this woman that is being taken advantage of, she needs to express how she deeply feels about that to the person that she feels is taking advantage over her. There's growth in that experience for her, because it's a painful struggle. That experience is destructive, and it's disheartening for women. And I think many women feel that way. So the more we speak about it, the more we can share in our experience, and we can grow and learn together.
So just kind of directing it back to Matsidiso and what she was asking for, practically speaking, it boils down to having a sit-down conversation with the person that you feel is taking advantage of you, and expressing that this is how I feel, and I guess opening up the table of conversation.
Absolutely. So important to have authentic, honest conversations on how one feels. Women need to become more real and speak about matters of the heart. I think sometimes we stay too much in our head, so we need to get into the heart of the matter. Remember that we as women, we are very sensitive and we are emotional beings, so we will naturally feel we'll be more reactive to someone that's taking advantage of us. But if we can speak about it with love and compassion, and really embrace our unconditional love that we all inherently have within us, we can really conquer the world. But we cannot do this from a place of fear. We have to do it from a place of love.
Wow.
Absolutely love that. Now, moving on to, I think, again, more pertinent matters, and it's something you've actually discussed now. When we look at South Africa as a whole, there's so many different communities, and women especially will identify with different communities, and we have such a vast amount of them. So how then does a woman find a place to then express these truths and these honesties, and also then find a community that can support them? How do you go about doing that?
Well, it's really the need of the hour for women to support each other in different communities. I think South Africa offers us a kaleidoscope of different cultures. And here, what's important is for women to firstly respect and tolerate other women's uniqueness and differences. And this is again linked to sharing and learning about other cultures and offering acceptance. I think women need to firstly offer deep, deep listening, tied in with deep, deep care, with appreciation for women's uniqueness, and of course acceptance for women as they are, without any judgment towards them. So really embracing the uniqueness of the different cultures and the different communities that we all are part of.
Yeah. Now, we also kind of spoke during the break a little bit about this notion that women don't necessarily support each other, are very envious of each other, look upon each other with a lot of scrutiny. Do you think that that is true, first of all? And then if so, how do we encourage a new way of thinking where everyday conversations revolve around empowering each other, affirming each other?
Yes. Well, I think acknowledging women should be happening every single day. We need to exalt each other, we need to champion each other, we need to speak kind words to each other. We need to remember the quiet confidence that a woman holds in her character. And we need to embrace the strength of this, this perseverance that a woman has, this confidence, this love in support of each other. I think that support and envy unfortunately links into the judgment, the jealousy that comes across with women. Women are scrutinizing other women. Women are gossiping about other women. I think that we need to really just become more one and not come from a place of lack of. I think many women feel that they are either lacking in peace or lacking in love or lacking in beauty. And from that place, women can't experience a sense of abundance. So we need to see the world as one, see the world as abundant, and there's enough for all. Yeah. And we need to embrace each other as one nation of women, powerful women,
yeah,
that can support each other.
Well, that's certainly very encouraging, especially when we talk about powerful women and we look at the reason for the existence of Women's Day and Women's Month, those incredibly powerful women that stood together to march on the union buildings against past laws, that at the end of the day, those actions benefited an entire nation, yeah, and still continue to inspire what we do each and every day as we fight for freedom of not just the nation, but specifically of women during this time. So let's be encouraged and let's look upon this month as an opportunity for us to reflect on the very many issues that affect women on a daily basis and how we can then play a role in making those issues better every single day.